Welcome to Mythic Codex Legends Unveiled, the place where mythology, folklore, and legends come alive. I'm your host Eliza, and tonight we'll uncover the stories that have captivated humanity for thousands of years. Turn the page, our journey begins now. Image waking up in the middle of the night. Unable to move, the room is silent, but you can feel something standing over you. You try to scream, but no sound comes out. Then, from the darkness, you see it. A shadow with wings, a single terrifying eye staring back at you. This is not a nightmare. This is a legend that has haunted the islands of Zanzibar for centuries. Tonight, we enter the darkness and uncover the terrifying story of the Popo Bawa. The Popo Bawa comes from the island of Zanzibar, which are parts of Tanzania, off the coast of East Africa. The name Popo Bawa comes from the Swahili, Popo meaning bat, Bawa meaning wing. Together it translates roughly to bat-winged creature or bat wing. Unlike many ancient legends passed down for centuries, the Popo Bawa is considered a more modern legend. Reports of sightings became especially widespread during the 1970s, with another major wave of fear spreading in the 1990s and early 2000s. People described a terrifying creature that would appear at night, bringing fear throughout the villages. But what made the Popo Bawa so frightening wasn't just what people claimed it looked like. It was what people believed it did. Descriptions of the Popo Bawa vary, but many stories describe it as a tall, shadow-like creature, a humanoid figure with bat-like wings, one large, terrifying eye, sharp claws, a horrifying smell that announces its arrival, the ability to transform into different forms, including a human. Some legends say it can disappear into the night and return whenever it wants. But the most chilling part? Many people claim the Popo Bawa did not attack villages during the day. It came when everyone was asleep. According to the legend, the Popo Bawa would enter homes at night while families slept. People reported waking up feeling a heavy presence in the room, feeling frozen, unable to move, hearing strange sounds, seeing a dark figure standing nearby, feeling like something was watching them. Many believe these stories are connected to sleep paralysis, a terrifying experience where someone wakes up but cannot move. However, for those who experienced it, the fear was very real. The legend grew stronger as more people shared their stories. Soon, entire communities feared going to sleep. Some versions of the legend describe the Popo Bawa as a violent creature that attacks victims in their homes. Stories claim it would break into their houses silently, terrify families, leave victims traumatized, return repeatedly to the same people. Some legends became even darker, claiming the Popo Bawa would physically harm victims before disappearing into the night. The fear became so intense that some villages reportedly stayed awake together, believing that sleeping alone made them more vulnerable. Imagine an entire community sitting outside under the night sky, refusing to close their eyes because something might be waiting in the shadows. Just think about it. What would you do? What would you do if this was you? What would you do if you were in this community at this time? Would you do the same thing as them? I know I would. I wouldn't want to go to sleep. I would want to stay awake as long as possible. During outbreaks of Popobawa, fear spread quickly. Neighbors warned each other. Families gathered together for protection. People searched for signs that the creature was nearby. The legend became more than a story. It became a shared experience of fear. The Popobawa became a symbol of the unknown. The fear that something could be hiding just outside your door. If you woke up in the middle of the night and saw a shadow standing in your room, would you convince yourself it was your imagination, or would you believe something was actually there? See, hearing everything that I just said, I would honestly believe that there was something in the room with me. No doubt about it. That's what I think. Do you think the Popobawa is a real creature? An ancient fear passed down through generations? Or could it be connected to something like sleep paralysis? See, this actually could be sleep paralysis. Like, I've gone through sleep paralysis before, and it can be frightening. But I don't know if a whole community, a whole village, could experience sleep paralysis at the same time. So, they could have seen something. But honestly, me personally, I think it might be some type of sleep paralysis. I think that somebody scared them so much that they got terrified that when they did go to sleep, they did experience sleep paralysis. But that's just me. If your entire town believed a monster was coming at night, would you stay awake with everyone else, or would you try to prove it was only a legend? See, I don't know if I would want to prove that it was just a legend. I would probably be like, yeah, I'm staying up with everybody else because I'd rather not be attacked by something while I'm sleeping. No, thank you. What is scarier, a monster you can see or something you can only feel watching you from the darkness? See, I think a monster that you cannot see in the darkness is way scarier than a monster you can see. Because the unknown is way scarier than the known. So let me know what you guys think. Like, answer these questions in the comments and let's have a little conversation. The Popobawa remains one of the most fascinating legends because it sits between reality and fear. There is no scientific proof that the creature exists, but thousands of people have shared stories about their encounters. Whether it was a supernatural being, or a cultural legend, or a terrifying experience created by the human mind. Either way, the fear was real. And sometimes the things we cannot explain are the things that haunt us the most. Every culture has a story about something waiting in the darkness, a warning whispered from one generation to the next, a reminder that the night holds mysteries we may never fully understand. The Popo Bawa may only be a legend, but legends survive because they leave behind one thing: fear. So, tonight, when the lights go out and the room becomes quiet, ask yourself one question. If you heard something moving in the darkness, would you turn around to look? Or would you be afraid of what might be looking back?